What's up, guys? Got a bunch of shit today. Just got back from the first show that I've been to in like over a month. Life's been kind of weird lately, so there's been a lot of shows that I wanted to go to, but for various different reasons, I just wasn't able to make them. But I finally made tonight's free show hosted by Dr. Music. A lot of great bands that night, a couple that I already knew, a bunch I didn't know, but I enjoyed. And I also got a mail haul today. I've already opened everything just to make it a little bit quicker since I got a lot, but in the mail I got Snow Halo's new EP, The Sun Melts the Moon. They're a local Pensacola band. I was at what was supposed to be the release show for this EP, but I think for whatever background reasons it got pushed back a little bit. So it was kind of more of just a normal show. It was a pretty cool show. I can't remember everybody that was there off the top of my head. I remember Sick Thoughts was there. That was the first time I saw them, and I really enjoyed them. But either way, it was basically just a regular show with some good bands. But yeah, so we'll do the typical. Oh, booklet just fell out, but show off the packaging. So something that I was kind of curious about this was if you keep up with the Pensacola music scene, you probably know about Starlin, and I was kind of curious if he was involved in this because he used to be in the band, but then he moved. And I'm the type of person that normally keeps to myself. I don't really talk to that many people unless they kind of approach me first. But he was one of the people I would normally talk to, and yeah, he did the vocal recording. Looked like he, of course, some background vocals too on this too. So that's pretty cool. And one of my favorite Pensacola bands is Cairo, and I think they have like 3 shared members at this point. So that's pretty funny. That's pretty cool. But yeah, that is Snow Halo's EP. It has basically 3 songs and has a remix of Infinity Pool, so kind of a repeat on there. So I said I opened up everything. I actually partially kept this because there's kind of a cool detail on the sticker I want to keep. I haven't been keeping stickers lately. I don't know. Like I went through a period where I was obsessed with keeping the stickers that come on my vinyl. I'm not really into that now, but from Reconcile, I got that Art for Our Sake. They're a punk band. But I noticed this is released on Smart Punk Records, and thought that was kind of funny because like I don't know if like they actually went away or what, but like I haven't heard of Smart Punk since like probably the mid 2000s. They're kind of like a music store that like had all of like basically like the Warped Tour type music on it. Like I just all of a sudden I got an ad for an album that I was wanting to get already, and then I noticed it was from Smart Punk, and I was like, wow, I haven't heard of Smart Punk in forever, and I just think it's kind of funny that like now I'm seeing them twice now, but yeah, this has a really cool insert with it. So yeah, this has basically this write-up kind of I didn't read it all the way through, but kind of explaining how it's sort of a concept album of sorts. The other side goes like this, and it has all the lyrics, and then of course you got the credits and stuff on the back. And it is on this white with black splatter vinyl. Let's see. Thank you for Reconciler with us on the back there. That's kind of funny. Yeah, that's the B side of it. Always is, at least sometimes, kind of funny figuring out which side is the A side and which side is the B side. I'm finding more and more like there's albums that like just straight up don't even really tell you on the label which side is which, and you have to like look really carefully on the inner grooves for that information, and then whenever I put it back in the jacket, I just make sure that always take it off the turntable, flip it, put it back in, you know. So these next two bands actually weren't performing that night. There were side projects of, ironically, wearing the shirt Pine Hill Haints. I never deliberately wear a band shirt to their show. I just, you know, put my freshly cleaned laundry in the back of my closet, you know, pull the older laundry from the front, rotate as I go like that, and this just so happened to be the shirt that I wore today. But they're my favorite Alabama band. They're from Auburn, which is a few hundred miles away from here, so not exactly local, but they're close enough that they usually come to the area multiple times a year. I discovered them like last year. I think this is like the 4th or 5th time that I've seen them now. So these are two side projects from them. First off, James the Fang. This is their frontman who's been in a lot of bands. He's currently in a bunch of bands. I think he's in like 3 right now. Pine Hill Haints being kind of the main focus. Then he has Invisible Teardrops, the side project, and this is his solo project. And I know he's been in a few other bands too, but I think it's like, you know, acoustic folk type music. So the record label that he runs is Arkham Records, and honestly, like, pretty much everything, the packaging is the same, you know, all has that same label on it. For the most part, everything's just a record and a jacket, nothing too crazy going on. So let me get this back in. And the other one that I got is the Dismal Stability and Motion. So this is their accordion player's other band. He does vocals and guitar on here. I think this is kind of punkish. They're playing a show tomorrow in Mobile with Invisible Teardrops. I won't be able to make it, unfortunately. So of all the Arkham Records albums that I got, this is actually only the second one that I've got that had an insert on it in it with lyrics. The other insert that I had just had detailed credits for each of the individual songs, which is actually something that I really like a lot with my music, especially, you know, bands that have multi-instrumentalists. It's cool to like see who did what on each album. Like I said, it's, you know, black vinyl, same center label on it. So yeah, that's all that I got for tonight. I got another pre-order that's currently shipping from Sparta, so hopefully that will be arriving soon. Hoping to go to another show next weekend. Like I said, it's been a while since I've gone to any shows, but I'm trying to get back into it because there's a really cool show at Serta's Coffee next weekend that I want to make. So yeah, that's my haul for tonight, and I'll see y'all for the next one.